I mean, chronic disease is crazy right now, and
If you want to perform at the highest level, you have to do this stuff now. It's not like an option.
Communicate the science to the general public and allow the general public to kind of learn about people like you.
This is taking place at the A4M Conference, which is a medical conference, and leaders in longevity that are here. Unfortunately, a lot of medical doctors nowadays, while they know so much, they don't get to live a lifestyle and health that is inspiring. And so I think that what this represents here is kind of a blend where you have people that are very knowledgeable, but that also live what they preach. That to me is as inspiring as you can get. Welcome to our KYP Vegas vlog. We're about to have so much fun and meet some really interesting people. We're going to be on the red carpet. All of it comes together and how we're always doing what we love and tapping into our flow state, our mental clarity and our passions, and getting to help so many people on the other end of that. We're here living the dream, and I'm so excited to share some behind the scenes with you guys and have a lot of fun doing so. All right, thanks, and we'll see you in Vegas. All right, open your eyes.
No way! Oh my god! I'm dying.
Look, I'd love to eat some noodles, but noodles gonna fuck me up. I need some digestive enzymes. And it just so happens that she has digestive enzymes in her little purse.
What do you think I am?
She's a creeper. Hello and welcome to our fully biohacked Airbnb oasis in Vegas. Come on inside. And then we've got outside, best cold plunge in Vegas right here. And of course the sauna. We're gonna take a nice shower here, then head into the sauna, spend about 10-15 minutes there. It's already very hot. And then we are going to jump in the pool that is freakishly cold. It's like 60 degrees out and the sauna is right around 140 right now. We're getting some good heat. Got some great sleep here. That's important, especially when you've got to go to a big conference and there's a time on the red carpet interviewing people, meeting new people, engaging with them, and you want to feel, super good, clear, focused, energized. So very important to start the day biohacking. It's time to jump into this cold pool. There's really no way to prepare for this. Just got to do it. Build that willpower. Elicit neuroplasticity on the anterior midcingulate cortex, the willpower center of the brain. The larger the center is, the more likely you are to be successful and to accomplish greatness in any realm or dimension of your life. So it's all about getting in the cold, doing things that make you uncomfortable. It's much colder than expected, which is a good thing. Getting that rise in dopamine, cortisol, adrenaline, getting me mentally clear and focused for the day. Starting the day with something difficult, which builds that mental callus and makes the rest of the day feel like a breeze. We have a tough day ahead of us. This water is very cold, way colder than expected, and I love it. All right, now we're gonna get on the Spectrum therapy mat. There's infrared light, which penetrates deeply, and it's got PEMF, pulse electromagnetic fields, healing, reducing inflammation, promoting blood flow, recovery, feeling great. I feel like cold on the outside, and I'm starting to get a little warmer. Just feel great. We are activating Something primal here. What a blessing to be here at the biggest longevity conference on the planet and to get to be involved so intimately in this big event and in the movie that's premiering here. Biohack Yourself movie. It's surreal. Dude, you look incredible, man. I'm so excited for tonight.
Thank you.
This
Hey.
is unbelievable.
You're coming here as a star of the biggest longevity documentary, not as you, but you plus that kind of cred.
For sure.
So there's a lot of press and media coming, and so showcase the fact that you're a star and you deserve it of being interviewed. The reality is you know a lot of these people know you, but this is the moment to let the world know that you guys know each other. So
For sure.
take photographs, take videos,
said.
because this is fresh content going into a fresh administration, a fresh year, and now you're a star of the biggest doc. You're here to be celebrated. You
Honored, man.
And all the people that are in this film, as well as the new films that we're filming. We're filming S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Your brand and persona is like the next generation thought leaders, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't thank you enough, man. I'll never forget the moment that we met at the Jim Quick relaunch party at the Centner's house.
Yeah.
We just looked each other in the eye and we're like, we gotta do something.
We got to do something and communicate the science to the general public and allow the general public to kind of learn about people like you who are incredible and deserve to get the exposure.
All right, so we're here in the Bellini Ballroom. They're gonna put up these massive billboards essentially with our names for the pictures and all the behind the scenes stuff. And check this out. Do you recognize that name? Oh, you don't? Oh, how about that one right there? What a blessing. I'm so excited to be here and to be a part of this. Yeah, live the dream and help a lot of people in the process. So we'll see you on the other side.
So then right here, this is the menu price. We have also a membership. You guys don't have to do that.
Unlimited. Go big or go home. We're in Vegas, baby. Like, what are you gonna do? Oh.
I have the house and spicy miso. Is that way okay?
Yes, perfect. Oh, it's for me? First, without the sauce. Oh my God. That's incredible.
It smells a little fruity. Those are the cutest cups I've ever seen.
Nobody knows this. The sake is the number 5 on the menu. It's really fruity and it's really yummy. And now Camila's gonna try it.
Because we're in Vegas, and whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
All right, to friendships, to great memories, and health and longevity. Cheers. So I think it's appropriate that we finish this meal with some dessert before we go walk. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's crack cocaine. Look, I know we're here for the longevity conference, all that. We're young, insulin sensitive individuals. We're gonna walk. We had our protein, we had our fiber. We don't have to justify this, but we're just telling you why we feel so good about eating this, aside from it being so delicious. Thank you so much. All the best. 740, number 7. Thank you. All the best.
I feel like A4M definitely attracts, I don't know, a different caliber of people. I mean, of course, the Upgrade Conference does too, but...
Well, it's a good mix because you've got people that are crazy biohackers, then you've got real medical people, you know, that are credible up the wazoo.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Azza, this is Zach.
Nice to
Zach.
meet you.
Nice to
Azza.
meet you. Where have I seen you before?
Hi, how are you? Hi. How was the conference?
Did you just get here?
Well, so yes. I mean, I know it's over, but we're with the Biohack Yourself movie. I pulled in yesterday, and we've been busy hanging out with friends.
I love my Andres here.
We've been busy hanging out. Like, if you could put a word, message, or phrase on a billboard somewhere in the world, what would it say and where would you put it?
Dubai.
Okay.
And what would the word say?
A
Reverse
word-
aging, longevity is the way to go.
And what does everybody need to know about their physiology in order to reverse their age?
Well, I think you need to understand actual exercise physiology, nutrition, because as I said yesterday at my lecture, that basically you have to work on wellness from the inside out, because you cannot look great on the outside if you don't feel great. And this is the reason, from a regenerative medicine standpoint, has always been the focus of my practice, and then integrating with it the regenerative aesthetics, because the two go hand in hand. You can't look beautiful and have a broken down machine internally.
And if you don't mind sharing with the listeners, what is your background, your credibility?
So I'm a board certified anesthesiologist, subspecialized in critical care trauma, pediatric anesthesia, as well as pain management. I then went and specialized in regenerative functional integrative medicine. I do also regenerative ortho, and I also then added aesthetics into my practice. I have 4 practice locations. I'm in Florida, Chicago, and California. I also am the Chief Medical Officer for Chimera Labs, which is a research company on exosomes. I'm also involved with tissue re-engineering in another company, and I'm also a national speaker, educator, trainer, international speaker. I am an advisory board for several other companies and developer.
And my lovely aunt, Aza.
And I love my Andres.
Which is a big responsibility that takes place all over the world. As you can tell, Miami and here in Vegas. So.
We're with this penguin-looking shoes.
Oh my God, look at these guys. Look at their shoes. Look at their shoes. I love that.
Look, let's test you right now to see where your level's at. So inside your mouth, you produce nitrates. Then through the bacteria in your mouth, they convert into nitrites. When they hit the gastric hydrochloric acid of the stomach, it goes back up and you produce nitric oxide.
Yeah, the oral microbiome is essential for that. And I had Dr. Nathan Bryan on my podcast.
This company has an oral microbiome gum that actually feeds the microbes that produce
fluoride kills it.
Yeah, fluoride. And
fuck me.
Fuck,
dude.
What? No back there. And this
no. I want to retest.
Up in his body, we jack up our cells. One is showing you the nitrates in your mouth, and one is showing you how much nitric oxide is actually going up.
Because look, you're 27, you're at the peak of your prime, but because you live on this planet and we're exposed to all this stuff, we no longer produce nitric oxide the way that we should, because it's not in our vegetables, it's not in our ground. Or we got depleted.
We're destroying the oral microbiome.
Nutrient deficiencies, all this stuff that we're, short of us living in a different solar system, we're going to be affected by it. Yeah. And you're proof of it.
And in other words, your body's constantly under stress because it's trying to detox constantly, and we're not detoxing.
So your veins are constricted
as much as.
Listen, we're inhaling plastic right now from these rugs.
So it's a flame retardant.
Yeah,
filled with them.
Yeah.
Right? Probably your shirt has them too. No,
this is nice linen, bro. This is Loro Piana, bro. Come on, get the fuck out.
Every time I see you, got a nice linen shirt.
There we go, bro. All right, outside of your physiques being the ultimate business cards, who are you guys? What do you do?
My name is Carlos.
I'm Miguel.
Miguel.
They're brothers, these guys.
Yes. And we own the Medical Health Institute, health optimization, human performance, longevity. So, chronic disease is crazy right now, and help people climb up the ladder, right, of longevity and performance, and look, feel, and perform their best.
How old are you guys?
I'm 39, he's 42, 43.
44.
Well, in reality.
Come on, little flex.
What's up? Wait, what's the, oh no, you got a shirt on.
I got the shirt on. I don't want to make you guys look bad either, you know what
I mean? You're going to take an ass whooping.
Like you, we're just trying to make people better.
Yeah.
If you guys could put a word, message, or phrase on a billboard somewhere in the world, what would it say? What would you put it?
I had a card before that said, when Trump won, make your sex life great again.
Nice.
Mine is cheesy, but it would be the change.
I'm not saying the sex, it's evolved. No, I did have Edie. That's how the company started, right?
Oh, no way.
Yes, that's how it started when I was very young. I had it, and then I was able to fix it, and then I was like, this is a 40 million men epidemic issue.
Yeah, no wonder you're hard right now.
Of course. I do dumbbells with it too.
How many nitric oxide bottles we got in there?
I'm going to give you a little gift today. The only growth hormone spray in the market that actually nourishes all your growth hormone pathways, IGF-1, IGF-2, IGF-1, BT2. No, it's a spray that you put in your mouth.
These guys are Venezuelan.
We're all Venezuelan. We got the real blood.
We take care of ourselves, like our ladies.
Oye, las hallacas, ¿hicieron hallacas este año?
No.
Hallacas.
That one you went too far.
No comen hallacas.
That one you went too far.
Espera. We just made like 200 hallacas the other night.
Yo soy más arepero.
No comen hallacas.
Yo me como una arepa.
Mira,
a mí me encanta.
Can we do something? What's in my calendar is my life.
I'm gonna bring you a hallacas. I feel like a little pussy. Look at the calendar. Look at this calendar.
Bro, that looks about half as busy as mine. We're here at Dandelion Chocolate. They have a selection of premium chocolates from all over the world. And I just ordered their hot chocolate and a double espresso. And chocolate is incredible because it changes human experience almost instantly. The theobromine is a bit of a heart opener, you could say. Oxytocin increases trust, feelings of love and presence when you're in conversation. The nitrates in there help lower the blood pressure. And the espresso, because while I feel incredible, I feel like I need to get a little more activated. So there's a wide variety of chocolates to try here, but I think my new official favorite is gonna have to be Colombia.
Let's see how you feel about it.
It's very good. It's very good. You could put a word, message, or phrase on a billboard somewhere in the world. What would it say and where would you put it?
Date me. I'm single. No. I would say something like that you can optimize your life in every way by fixing your biology, and people don't realize that. Tech entrepreneurs, higher income, you see they're all getting into like biohacking and optimization of their health. Why? Because if you want to perform at the highest level, you have to do this stuff now. It's not like an option.
Yeah. So Joe here takes 170 supplements a day. In here, he's got a concoction of over 50. Here's the list of what's in it.
This is my morning stack, my afternoon stack, and my night stack. This is a shake. I have 2 of these a day, a morning shake and a night shake. I have a third one if I'm not traveling, but it gets a little too complex to have 3. I usually take about 10 pills at a time. I'm not going to take something for one reason generally. Mood is the big one. I'll take 10 supplements just for mood. I take a bunch of stuff for cholesterol, for blood sugar. So I take like probably 10 stuff just for aging, anti-aging. I mean, I have a 6-pack. I'm ripped and I work out once a month. I like go to the gym. Yeah, go to the gym once a month. I try to exercise every day. My testosterone is at 1100. No drugs, just supplements.
All right, this is obviously a lot of supplements. I think most people tuning in are probably a little freaked out. And I don't want to give them the impression that they need to take 170 supplements to feel good about themselves. How do you think that pills can take away from your natural ability to elicit these states and feel good about yourself?
I don't really think about that. Like, why do I care? If I could take a pill, why do I care? I've tried it the other way first. Because you try to meditate and then my mind is just in 100 different places. And so then I take supplements. Now all of a sudden I'm laser focused.
So how do you consider the millions of side effects that these things can have?
No, there's a side effect for everything I take. It's not so many, but like probably the number one side effect is just like gas, whatever. Like you just get gas.
So what about long term? You know, taking 170 every single day.
Okay, there's risk for everything, and there's side effects for everything. But what I do is I will say I'll still take it even though there's one risk. But
how do you weigh that? I mean, what if that risk is 10 times worse?
I weigh it based on the benefits. Well, it's because I'm measuring my lab markers, so I know where I am right now.
One day you're traveling somewhere, and for whatever reason you're just in this foreign country, and they confiscate everything just because they can. And now you're forced to be somewhere for a week, 2 weeks, no supplements. What happens then?
I go back to where I was.
What if you can't leave? How are you going to feel?
How would I feel? Well, you just feel worse, whatever. You're not as optimal. It doesn't reset in one day, but you just go back to where you were before I took the supplements. Now,
beef tartare, bone marrow, sourdough. I mean, if you could boil down your method of success into a word, a phrase, or a sentence, what comes to mind?
The old-fashioned way. With my shoulder down, rinse it long. I was simple, trying to get abundance. Much of the good, just fast as I could, and I did it. And then I realized that's not it. I think right now we're at a critical point. I think it's going to. We all know, everybody here knows that there's alternative modality healing and through wellness. But I think now it's gonna explode on this scene.
Yeah, thank you, Becky. I mean, it feels pretty surreal to have everybody in one place, people that love what they do, and they're living, breathing examples of what it means to take great care of yourself. It takes being selfish to truly be selfless. And beyond having the knowledge, major form of credibility is having the empathy. And when you can take care of yourself and fix some of your issues and overcome your biggest obstacles, you can connect deeply with people that you're here to help. And I think most people that are here for that reason. You know, they see through and through what biohacking, what applied science can do for them, and they're able to connect deeply with people that they're here to help. So it's an honor and pleasure to be among, these people.
And what was your experience like in the documentary?
It's incredible. I mean, it was incredible to be interviewed by the Lollies, not just Anthony and Teresa, but their kids, and getting to speak on behalf of the next generation. You know, they call me the young biohacker. I believe I'm the youngest person in the movie, and to connect with their kids and kind of like help set the bar for the next generation in a way, it's very rewarding. It was beautiful.
What are you talking about in the film?
Knowing your physiology, the power of knowing your science, knowing your unique context, and how all the amazing content that we have access to nowadays fits into your context. Being very objective, being your own personal data analyst, so doing all kinds of testing and really bringing it together. I work with a platform, Heads Up Health, that aggregates all my clients' data. So we do blood work, genetics, biomarkers, wearable device data, and we bring it into one place. And I'm responsible for seeing my clients' landscape and helping them build a path that is realistic and attainable for them to live longer, perform higher, etc.
Greetings and welcome to the premiere of Biohack Yourself. We are all gathered today to recognize the visionaries of biohacking. So having said that, show of hands, how many of you want to learn an easy 3-minute biohack to increase your energy, live longer, and perform better? Show of hands. Thank you very much. I invite you all to stand up. I want you to focus on your energy raising. So follow along. Here we go. Right here. Big breath in through your nose. Then off on the way down. You're going to lock eyes with someone you don't know. You're going to send them love and a blessing up with laughter. Ready? Go. I wanted to be here and acknowledge these beautiful people and this beautiful movement that they're creating. And this family went through extraordinary health complications to lead them to the journey to discover biohacking. Anthony and Teresa Lolly and their beautiful children, Love and Legend.
The future doesn't build itself. It's built by people like you, those willing to dream boldly, work tirelessly, and innovate fearlessly.
Fostering innovation and education at home isn't optional, it's a must.
Filmed over 12 months across multiple states and cities, this groundbreaking documentary brings together 114 interviews with the world's leading minds.
It's about empowerment. One life-changing journey. This is Biohack Yourself.
Bro, get this, get him making it, look at that. We're ecstatic. We're ecstatic. Are you ecstatic? Are you ecstatic? This food is orgasmic. It's so good.
We're eating tongue and brain out here.
We're eating tongue, brain, and organs, and we're ecstatic. Like supports like. This is just so surreal. Number one, it's surreal for me to be featured in a movie to begin with. Number two, to get to be featured in a movie, doing something that I love and that feels so authentic to me, and something that, helped me transform my life. Before I even knew what biohacking was, before anybody knew or there was any kind of word to describe this process of being your own health expert, being curious, asking questions, applying science to level up on an individual level and on your own terms. You know, I did that for myself because I thought I had a broken brain, and I fell in love with the concept of neuroplasticity. I went to study all this. And so to be here, after overcoming all of that, and to now get to be involved in a project and in a movement that's going to help other people get in touch with themselves, honor their physiology, and be the most authentic, highest performing, and longest living version of themselves. It's surreal. It is absolutely surreal. And to be among people that have also turned that pain into purpose and that live and breathe what they believe. It's incredible to see these two worlds colliding, especially under this new administration that represents the truth. And I believe that more people need to learn the truth about health. They need to learn the truth about themselves and their physiology to represent, on a small scale, but now part of a bigger scale, what it means to know your physiology, what it means to discover your science and optimize your life. Very grateful to be here. This is surreal. It is a dream come true, and that goes without saying. And I'm here on behalf of the citizen scientists from all over the world that want to discover themselves and show up as the best, highest performing version of themselves for as long as possible.